Hey, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about a site called LastPass.com. There is a free version and there is a premium version, but the free version will pretty much do what you need it to do. Basically, how this system works is it saves all of your passwords in a specific centralized location on LastPass.com, and it encrypts it so well that even though you have a list of all your passwords in your spreadsheet, you can easily access LastPass through your browser so that your passwords are not saved inside your browser, but instead saved on super encrypted servers. Now, you might be thinking, well, is it really safe to put your password on LastPass? Well, so far so good. Even the Heartbleed bug, LastPass was affected, but none of the passwords were hacked. And that was the beauty of it. So LastPass is actually quite good. And of course, if you want to do your own due diligence, go on Google and find some reviews on LastPass. It's fine as well. But LastPass they have a free version. And if you want to go to the premium version, they also have a version where you can go premium and you can actually access your LastPass account through your iPhones, your iPads, your Androids, and your other mobile devices. Basically allowing you to access your other sites and keeping those passwords and those sites in a centralized location. So everything is easy to access. And another thing about LastPass that I like is if you do go their premium version, they do have a system where if, for example, a site gets hacked, for example, Adobe was hacked a while ago, a few months back, and when I signed up for Go Premium for LastPass, it actually told me, hey, your email has been detected as one of the emails that was hacked. So make sure you go change your password for the site. That is awesome. So they have monitoring systems set up to notify you of that. It'll also notify you if your password is too weak. If you're using duplicate passwords, it'll give you suggestions on how to secure your passwords further. So that way you don't have to do research, you don't have to figure out how to protect yourself further. And they also have more multi-factor authentication options. What that means is that besides the fact you log into the LastPass, they also have other options where you can have 2 steps. And a lot of banks use this so that in order to log into your account, when you set this up, you have to have a secondary way of getting in. And they provide those secondary ways to get in. In fact, my LastPass right now is connected to my biometrics, which is my finger, in terms of my ThinkPad. So my ThinkPad actually has a biometric scanner, so only if it detects my finger, it will allow me to get in. I mean, how cool is that? Some of you will not have the biometric scanners on your computer, but they also provide other types of 2-step authentication, like USB hard drives that you have to plug into your computer in order to get in. So this is very, very high level security. But just to show you how cool this is, if you log into a site, let's say for example that I have Microsoft Office Online 365, you can actually create an account and you click this little star here and you can click on Save Site, and it allows you to organize which folders you want to put them in. You can put them in your personal folders, your work folders, your business folders, and you can also generate complex passwords as well. As you can see here, you can click on Use Password and it'll actually use that password and save that password. You can even change the password length to be something like, let's say 30 characters, and you can generate that way as well. Now, of course, once you've generated the password for that account, you can also use LastPass to remember your email and your password as well over here. So that way, every time you log in to the site, LastPass will remember it wherever you log in to LastPass, whether it be your mobile phone, your iPad, your iPhone, and so forth, and you can easily log in. Now, I will admit that one area that I do shy away from is my banking and financial systems. All of those are on my spreadsheet. They're not anywhere near LastPass. LastPass, I tend to stick with the general passwords, and that's just me. That's my preference. But you can do whatever you want to. But just to give you kind of a view of what LastPass looks like, if you click on this icon, which will be installed on your internet browser and so forth, you can actually search for sites that you have added to the LastPass vault. You can see the sites, and as you can see, I've got different folders here. You can create form fills, which are basically personal profiles, which include your name, your email, your contact information, and so forth. And that way, when you have to fill out forms and create an account on a specific site, you have everything centralized in the LastPass vault. Now, this is the premium version, so keep that in mind. But even the free version has a lot of this setup as well. So I definitely highly recommend that you go ahead, get LastPass, and if you're satisfied with it, go to the premium versions. It's only, I believe it's $12 a year as of now. Of course, that could change in the future, but what I also like about it is it keeps you updated with what's happening on the internet in terms of security breaches. So it talks about Heartbleed, it talks about what you can do to resolve it, and how you can go about doing that. So if you really want to stay ahead of the game in terms of security and online security and protecting yourself, then this would be a great place to come to.